Yo, yo, this is your girl Stephanie, aka Idini Hastu Sapapa. Per use, just doing a random read. Let me see what cards we're gonna use today. I think I want to use a different set of cards than the cards that I've been using. Possibly even when it comes to the tarot. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Probably should have already had this taken care of and picked, but I didn't. I think I want to use, those are cute. I'm gonna use those for the tarot. Let's do Sacred Destiny for the Oracle. Oh my gosh, I wish I would put the cards with the deck. Not cards with the deck. The books back with the decks. Like, I don't understand why the life purpose. Y'all bear with me. I'm gonna look through one more. Here we go. And it was the right one. Let's put her back after she needs to be put with. Actually, since I'm fooling around with it, let me fool around with it. Feel me? Okay. Now let's put it together. Sorry, y'all. You know I love you. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get my life together. I'm gonna do better next go around. But this was kind of a last minute thing. Okay. Alrighty. I think we're about ready. We have the decks chosen. Let's get the books out the way. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, divine forces of unconditional love, light, peaceful health, prosperity, and everything good, lovely, and wonderful. What do we need to know for our highest good at this time? You know, the energy just kind of feels a little, for me, a little wonky. I don't use that word often, but it's fitting, and I've never really felt the energy to use it, but and honestly, I just feel like it's because we're in the energy of transformation. So a lot of things are unknown, and it's a challenge for a lot of people to just surrender, you know, and just be comfortable in the unknown. But that's a big part of life, really, because we never really know what's going to happen or what can happen. We can, you know, have our plans and set our intentions, but, you know, curveballs could be thrown in many ways. So, let's start out with the Oracle cards. Excuse me. So I'm going to do like I did on the last reading. I'm going to pull all the cards out, have them face down, and turn them over when I am ready to interpret them. Alright, so bear with me a little bit longer. Get the shuffleupagus going. Okay. So we got the first card out, second card out, and third card. Bottom of the deck, we have miracles. Okay. That's the one thing that I will look at, is the bottom of the deck. And, you know, as you look at this card, it's, you know, it's a lot of unknown, I feel. You know, we got this mountain here. It's dark. It's nighttime. But look at these rainbows. They just coming out of nowhere, you know. This darkness can give the energy of that unknown. But when we are able to surrender and just release control and trust spirit, it leaves room for miracles to happen. Bottom, even below that, the miracles card, I saw illumination, right? So there's definitely great things that would be revealed, great growth that is happening right now. So we just need to, you know, stay in a high vibration and trust spirit. All right, I see light and love and yoga. So definitely stay light, the energy light. Love is one of the highest vibration. Yoga is a practice that, you know, is all about alignment, you know. So just do all you can to stay in alignment at this time. You know, to steal your energy. Okay, 2 cards came out. I'm going to take them both. And the last card we have, bottom of the deck. Look at that. Oh, that is such a beautiful message. Thank you, Spirit. Protected. It says you are safe and supported while you change your career. So you could be changing your career. This, like I said, this could just be a stage in life you're changing and shifting through. People are used to your energy being one way, but now you're kind of stepping into your boss energy. So with that being said, career, you might be changing your career to entrepreneur, being a boss, you know, and that's, you know, possibly why you are more in the energy of, you know, speaking your mind and, you know, putting your foot down on things. The protected card slid down a bit, and underneath that is books. So maybe there's a book in you that you need to write. So whatever you need to do to maybe get your laptop together. If you ain't got room on your laptop, make sure you create room. Okay, I'm gonna read. How about we just put these cards to the side? Because I'm one when you know, some readers, if a big group of cards, that's too many cards, I'm gonna put them back. I don't do that. So I'm gonna put them to the side and let that be like a little side message. We'll dip into that once we're done with the reading, if we remember, right? Okay. So what is the main character energy for this read? And this is one of the first cards I saw. The Dolphins. This is the 2 of Shells, 2 of Cups. That's beautiful. So that's that soulmate energy. That's the energy of balance. It could be it's a soulmate relationship, so it could be a friend, close friend, family, soul family. You know, it's 2 people, and it could be just 2 people on the same vibration, coming together and making magic. With the bottom of the deck cards being miracles and protected. You know, it could be it could be a relationship coming in to support you in this new journey in life, to become an author, or if you are going to write a book, someone that can mentor you as you and help guide you as you embark on this journey to maybe start your own business. Just really strong and beautiful friendships. Coming out of nowhere, you know, remember with the those rainbows are coming out of nowhere. It's like, what? Wow, okay. So yeah, get one more card for each of these, and then bottom of the deck, what we got here. Get that, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Spirit says, just have faith and trust. Things are unknown right now. You are walking into your but just relax and know that you are walking into your destiny. Like you said, you are in the unknown. This is an unknown energy, but know that you're safe and supported while you are on this in this phase of your spiritual journey. All right. So it's really beautiful energy. So just relax. Don't stress out. You're like the spider weaving your destiny. That's what spirit is doing in the background, weaving things together. All right, so let's get into the energy. First row, we have focus. And then this is the card we have, look like a snow leopard, but it's snow. Got the snow mountains, and when you think about that, kind of makes me think of the Court of Swords. The King and Queen of Swords is usually depicted, oftentimes it is, as the Snow Queen or Snow King. And it's like, even though they're in tough situations or tough environments, they are still able to lead their kingdom through this time of scarcity. So again, it's like unsurety, and if that's even a word, I don't think I'm saying it right, but you're gonna get through this. Again, a miracle can happen out of nowhere. It may seem like things are scarce, but harmonize yourself. Then we have music. Maybe listen to some music, some encouraging music. Maybe you're a singer or whatever. Maybe it says your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So during this time of the unknown and hard times, don't forget those things that are healing. Music is healing. Remember, the yoga card came. I don't know what I said, but yoga card came out. So be sure to do your yoga, center yourself, because there is a wonderful opportunity that's going to arise for you, because we have the Ace of Wands. Can't really see it, but the Ace of Wands, which is an opportunity from spirit. Like I said, you may be even getting some messages from the music you listen to. So be mindful. So definitely going through transformation. I see the Death card here, but we're going to get to that. momentarily. So the first card out is the Seven of Pentacles. That's all about investment. And right now, Spirit wants you to invest your energy in, you know, knowing that you're protected. Invest your energy and focus on knowing that miracles can happen at any time. No matter how, let's really look up this focus card. No matter how difficult things may look or seem right now, focus. Snowy mountain peak. It says mountains traditionally represent transcendence and spiritual evolution. They also symbolize rising above mundane situations and reaching greater heights. The snow at the peak represents pristine clarity. Mountain peaks are often the destination of spiritual pilgrimages. Excuse me. Many cultures believe that the tops of mountains were the resting points of the gods and celestial beings. So this is all about your spiritual growth. And I think I did speak about that in the beginning of this reading. Focus. It says the sacred landscape wants you to know what you focus on is what you pull to you. So put your attention on that which is worthwhile. Concentrate on one desire. Direct your intent to one thing rather than being scattered in many directions. When your thoughts and actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. It is much easier to gain results when you are concentrated on one path. Gather your inner resources, and with intensity and passion, go forward and upward, and you will see results. This is also a card of spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. So stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness. You are close to heavenly realms. So this is all about, you know, like I said, the investment card. Spirit wants you to invest your energy on healing yourself and others. That could be within music. Like I said, some of you may be singers, rappers. You may make beats or whatever. But Spirit wants you to focus your energy there. And then we have the Seeker of Feathers, which is, I believe, the King of the Seeker. I think that is, see, this deck is a little bit different. And I hadn't used it in a while. I don't even know where the book is. So I can't. Okay, the Guardian. So I'm sure the Guardian is more of like a king or queen. And then we have the Nurturer. So that's the queen. The Guardian is the king. Nurturer, I'm sure it's the queen. And we got some major hitters here. I'm going through the other roles of the clarifier. So the Seeker, I think is definitely like the Knight. So the Knight of Swords. And remember, the feathers or the swords can represent, you know, your thoughts and communication. Five of Feathers, Six of Fossils. Spirit doesn't want you to focus your energy on, like I said, the unknown and being afraid, right? They want you to focus. Seeker of Feathers is like that real strong, dogmatic type of energy, you know, kind of like, you know, when people first started, we can use Christians, because I know that's how I was when I was a Christian. You know, when you first become a Christian, you want to you know, convert everybody and try to convince them. And so you go in and you just really zealous. I think I'm saying that right about what it is, but and wanting to preach the word to people. I'm sorry, my ADD, I guess, got me thinking of a lot of things. But Spirit just wants you to focus on healing yourself, sitting in the unknown at this time, because you may feel alone. We have the Five of Fossils here, which is like the Five of Pentacles, the abandonment energy, and then we have the Five of Feathers, mental conflict. You know, not your intuition, but your ego maybe, or just negative energies may be poking at you, making you think or feel like you're alone because you're in this unknown energy. You know, trying to plant those seeds of doubt with the Seven of Fossils, right? It's like seeds planted. The seeds that you are planting, be careful, you know what I'm saying, because there will be a harvest. So Spirit wants you to focus on the Ace of Wands. Focus on that opportunity coming in, because you are in this energy of transcendence. You are in this energy of higher consciousness. And so with this music card, it could also be, you know, maybe you've been listening to healing music, like the Hertz music or whatever. Maybe, you know, on YouTube, like listening to like the chakra music. And when it comes to healing, as a massage therapist and, you know, a cosmetologist, and, you know, working in the healing arts, when you massage, and detox, when we speak about detox, and when you detox, all of the impurities has to come up to the surface. So as you are on this healing journey, you know, the deeper you go, the more those impurities start to come out. And we may see those impurities coming out as, oh, this is not working, or it seems like things are getting worse. I need to stop this. But things, you know, when it comes to detoxing, you know, those impurities have to come out. So it's going to get worse before it's going to seem to get worse before it gets better. It's not actually worse. It's just, you know, those energies coming out. So that could be that Five of Fossils, that abandonment issues, or, you know, yeah, you may feel like your journey, your spiritual journey, the Seeker or Knight of Swords, isn't working, because all of these things, it just seemed like you're more alone than before. But Five of Feathers, it's just that mental conflicts. And then we have the Six of Fossils. Spirit wants you to regain balance, to ground yourself. Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles or Six of Fossils in this deck can represent unrequited love. You may feel like all of the work that you've been putting into your spiritual journey isn't worth it, because it's not yielding the results that you want as you are in this unknown energy. But it is. Stay grounded. Stay focused on that end result, because look, we got miracles here, and we have protected. You're good. You are on the right path. The Wheel of Fortune is the bottom of the deck. You are on the right path, and, you know, in regards to your life purpose. So don't doubt. Focus on the positive. Focus on the healing, and just ground yourself. Six of Fossils. And then we have the Seer of Shells, which is the Page. You know, this is new energy for you. You know, the Page can represent a student. It can represent like a childlike energy, new beginnings. This is new to you. And then we have the Seer of Fossils. And so the, the seer of fossils is like the Page of Pentacles. And that's like, and that's an opportunity being brought to you. But that, and it can also represent, like I said, the study, surrender. This is new. Surrender to the experience. Just go with the flow. Because again, we have the Death card. This is a major transformation. You are transcending to the next level. You are, connecting to your higher consciousness. You are close to heavenly realms. So don't get too tied up in what you see with your eyes, but focus on that third eye, on seeing with that third eye as you transition to the look at that, the next row of cards. We have the Guardian of Shells. So that is the King of Cups. And then we have Enlightenment. Remember, that focus card spoke about that spiritual transcendence. And then we have Yoga, which came out again. And it says your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So definitely that will be really key. So maybe you can put on some of that Hertz music, that healing music, whatever it is you feel like needs to be healed. And do yoga. This card has all the chakras on there. And I did speak about chakra music as well, right? Has the chakras on there. So in this time of the unknown, just continue to focus on your spiritual growth. Continue to focus on elevating your higher consciousness, because you are close to the heavenly realms. And like I said, we have the Two of Shells here. And this could represent soul family. Because look, the next card in my hand, the last card in my hand, is the Family card. So with the King of Cups here, there's a lot of love. There's a lot of love surrounding you. There's enlightenment, perhaps in the yoga. And it says loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. And also seek, solace with friends and family. If there is any forgiveness that needs to happen, any conversations that need to happen, do that. Have those difficult, conversations. So as we get into the tarot cards, the first card out is the High Priestess, and it's the Cat card. Interestingly enough, there's a cat outside on my porch. And I felt like the cat was sick and dying, so, I went out there and, I didn't touch the cat because it was doing that towards me. So, I was healing it. I came in and tried to find some food for it. So I put it close to, even though the cat was hissing at me, I put it as close to the cat as possible. Like I said, I was doing my Reiki, sending healing energy to it, because I felt like it was sick. Because, the cats usually don't let you get close to them. Stray cats usually don't let you get close to them. But it was just posted up on the porch. I'm walking back and forward, and it's just sitting there chilling. So, I was healing doing everything I can to heal the cat. I even went out there with my Tibetan singing bowl and was, allowed this pure sound energy, hopefully, to touch, heal the cat and whatever may be going on with it. So we have the Intuition card, and we have the Three of Feathers and the Three of Wands. So there could be, you know, some heartbreak and heartache in regards to a family dynamic, which, you know, possibly really broke your heart and had you feeling down. Maybe that's part of the reason why you feel abandoned with the Five of Pentacles in this first row, and then the Five of Feathers, that mental conflict. You know, maybe you feeling that there's no equal give and take within your family. But again, miracles are going to happen. You are protected. If there's someone in your family that may be, you know, sending you bad energy, or, you know, don't mean you any good, or, you know, jealous or whatever, know that you're protected. And everything that you went through was not in vain. That heartbreak that you went through with family brought you closer to your spiritual journey. You may have done yoga, you know, that really put you on your yoga journey even more. And you, like I said, with the focus card, you are reaching that energy of enlightenment, because we have the Enlightenment card here. And the Enlightenment card says, Enlightenment occurs when one steps out of the confines of an ordinary definition of self. Excuse me. Which could be yoga, because there's weird poses. So that is not the ordinary definition of how you usually would, you know, position yourself. And expands into greater awareness. And that's exactly what yoga does for us. It helps us to get in tune with our bodies and more aware of the tension in it to help us to release it. And expands into greater awareness of self within the universe. You are now reaching into the invisible realm of spirit and connecting to what you cannot see. Like the focus card said, you are reaching the heavenly realms. So you got a heavenly family here. Your soul family may be coming in. Forces beneath the surface are supporting you on your journey, right? Just like this protected card says, this is, you are safe and supported while you change your career. You are safe and supported as you shift your paradigm. And maybe go into the career of being that leader and that boss, a mentor. It says, have faith in yourself. You are so much more than you believe yourself to be. Have patience that there is a plan unfolding. Remember, in that energy of the unknown. Have patience that, patience that a plan is unfolding. The sky is the limits. The mountaintops where the gods rest, right? You're climbing to that mountaintop. And you're close. Have patience. It says this card represents enlightenment and signals that you are entering into a time of expansive transformation. Remember, in the last card from the first row was the death card, that transformation card. So this is an expansive transformation in a luminous and remarkable way. Trust that the changes ahead are for the greater good, for most certainly they are. So again, with this High Priestess card, know, the knower of secrets, right? So it's like you're seeing into the secrets of the heartbreak that you experienced, perhaps from family. You are knower, you are the knower, you are healing that. You're growing, you're expanding with the threes here, and the expansive it spoke about expansiveness here in this card. 3 is the number of expansion. Is that the word I want to use? Anyway, but we have the 3 of feathers, and then we have the 3 of wands, which is, you know, your ships are coming in. The next card, wow, is the elephant card, and it's the bearer of justice. Know that justice is going to come in from the heartbreak that you've experienced. Just center yourself, you know, with yoga, with the healing music. There is a wonderful opportunity coming in from spirit. Keep the loving energy. Keep moving in love. Do not become bitter because of your past experience, because you are really tapping into a miracle is about to happen. To get that, you know, wheel of fortune, to get that wheel turning in your favor and putting you in the position that you have always wanted to be in. The seeker of fossils, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And that is that, you know, patience card. The Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight in the deck. So just take your time in this new energy, Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity. This is all new energy. You are, you know, this is a rebirth, death and rebirth. This is a rebirth. So be patient in yourself while you are in this new energy, because just like a baby, you're learning to talk again. You're talking in a new way. You're walking in a new way. You know, you're existing in a new way, in a new energy, in a higher energy. So be patient with this in this time. Be patient. Guardian of feathers. Baby, the next 4 cards out are court cards, okay? We got the King of Swords. So again, that's that, you know, we have a hog here. That clear, keen perception, clarity, right? One of the cards spoke about that clarity. I think it was the focus card. You're getting that clarity that you need. You're getting the right perception that you need. We have the King, the Guardian of Branches here, which is the King of Wands. That's that, you know, protecting your kingdom at all costs. Protecting your peace at all costs. So that if that means going within, continuously focusing on the healing and the stillness as this transformation is going on. Like it's like the Enlightenment card said, I believe, that is going on in the background. There is a plan unfolding. Have patience. Have faith in yourself. There may have been something that came up that had you doubting yourself and doubting your abilities. Time out for that. Don't do that. Then we have the Nurturer of Feathers, which is the Queen of Swords. Okay? So we got the King and Queen here. You're balanced. Your energy is balanced. You have that clear perception in regards to your feelings. You're making mind over heart decisions. You know, people may see you as being a bitch, but you're just being clear and concise and direct. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if people get offended because you are speaking your truth, that's a personal problem. And I'm sorry to say it that way. It may seem harsh, but it's a personal problem. Why do you have an issue with me speaking my truth and what it is that I want? You're too. If you get offended by that, you're too sensitive, and I may not need you in my part of my court. You know. And we have to be in that Emperor energy, as obviously the reading here is telling us we are walking into that leadership energy. And as you are in that leadership energy, we have to make executive decisions, you know. You got to make executive decisions. And you got to be very, you got to have discernment as you are creating that soul family and the family that is going to be around you as you elevate to the next level. Because as cliche as it sounds, you can't take everybody with you. And you got to be smart about the people that you bring. So, Queen of Swords, we're cutting out those things that are no longer serving us. And we have the nurturer of fossils. And we're nurturing the things that remain. Nurturing the things that are left over. So as we move into the last row, we have the Heart Awakener, which is the honeybee. So that's the Lover's card. Is this the Lover's card? Yeah, this is the Lover's card. We have Environmentalist and Solitude. It says, you are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So, this is you, it's funny, it says, earth angel, protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals, as I was talking about the little cat on my porch and how I was protecting and nurturing it. And then we have solitude, right? So, definitely this Lover's card speaking about environmentalists and nature and solitude, definitely being aware of this deep spiritual journey that we're on. Maybe you can find a new connection if you have animals. Connect them with your animals right now. Because you have to... we have solitude here. Spirit wants you to be... Don't want your energy tainted with too many different energies right now. So this Two of Shells, I feel like it's more about you balancing out your energy. That divine masculine and divine feminine energy within, balancing out as you are elevating to this new level. Because we already know once you're, when you vibrate at a certain level, you're going to attract in, you're going to attract things that are vibrating on that same level. And so right now, as you're going through this transformation, your vibration and your frequency is shifting and changing. That's why I kind of, at the beginning of the reading, I said things kind of feel wonky. It's a balancing, it's kind of like the scales. It's trying to find the balance. It's teetering and tottering right now. Right? And so while it's doing that, it's probably best that you are in solitude, that you're not around a lot of energy, that you're that you're just possibly in nature, grounding yourself as, the nurturer of fossils, which is the Queen of Pentacles, was the last card out here. Going out into nature, connecting with the animals, noticing what animals and birds or insects may come around you, and have, Google. What is the totem message for whatever animal that you see? Whatever type of bird you see, if you don't know what type of bird it is, just describe it to Google, because that's what I did for the longest as I was on my spiritual journey, paying attention to the signs and omens and symbols. If I saw a bird, I was like, okay, what bird has an orange chest and a orange beak or whatever, and it might be a robin or something. It'll tell me. That's how I knew what a robin was when I saw it. And I would read the message, and the message always pertained to, or gave me insight, and was just the right thing I needed to hear at that time. So just Spirit wants you to connect with Spirit in solitude as your heart is awakening. So as we get into the clarifiers with the tarot, we have the Scarab Beetle, which is the Scarab Beetle is a very spiritual insect. especially within the Egyptian culture. And I might as well just go ahead and, when the cat was on my porch, I do have like those little statues. I have Beset, which is a cat deity, and I also have Sekhmet, which is, the lion goddess within the Egyptian pathology, or what the gods and goddesses are called in that tradition. Is the Neteru. And she's very fierce. She's very loving and gentle, but she's also fierce as fuck, and will rip and tear some stuff up when it ain't right. But she also, you can give your troubles over to Sekhmet, and she'll eat them and transmute them into healing, right? She'll take all that in, because she's powerful enough to transmute negative into positive. Very powerful. So I took my little statues out there and put it as close to the little cat that I could, to help heal it. I felt like it needed healing, but anyway, this the Scarab Beetle is on the 10 of branches, which is that the weight of the world on your shoulders. And releasing it, because the 10 is the ending and a new beginning. The 10 reduces to a 1, and we have the Ace of Branches here. So it's kind of like having the Ace of Branches twice. This powerful new opportunity from Spirit. Wow. And then we have the devil card, and it says the goat, and it says Shadow God of Liberation. Right? The shadow god of liberation. And it's like you're releasing that shadow energy within you. That's the reason why things are feeling wonky, because you are healing the shadow side. You're healing, trying to point, you're healing that energy in yourself that self projects your issues, and the devil card, or the devil, the history of it is, there was a god named Pan, and people would, blame Pan for all of the, like I said, the scapegoat. Everybody know what the scapegoat is. And they would blame Pan for all of their wrongdoings, and he was really innocent. So it's just, I'm sure I'm not explaining that completely or correctly, but it is toxicity. The devil represents toxicity, so you're definitely releasing and healing the toxicity in your life. If that means cutting off family or friends that, are still in their shadow energy, which is possibly why, we have this solitude here. And then the next card after the devil card is the Hermit card, which is that card of isolation, right? Going into the wilderness to achieve enlightenment. And so the next card after the Hermit card is the Salmon card. And we know the salmon swims upstream. It's like you're fighting against, all odds to have wish fulfillment. You may be going against what your family said you should do, or what your friends or what society says you should do, because deep in your heart, with the Lover's card, the Lover's card could mean doing what you love and loving what you do. Within your heart what it is, what the calling is on your life. Remember, the Wheel of Fortune card is out here. What the calling is on your life. And there might be a lot of people who don't agree or don't understand your path. But you know what it is that you're supposed to do. You have the vision. They don't have the vision. So, as Spirit is transforming you, as Spirit is going you taking you through the dark night of the soul, this death and rebirth process. Have faith. Know that miracles are happening. Know that you're protected, and know that you will have wish fulfillment. And we have the 5 of shells. You know, those are like, you know, crying over spilled milk. Like, you're going to have victory on those, in regards to those relationships with people who said you couldn't do it, or, you know, spoke negatively against you. You are going to have victory over that, over those people. You're going to release that, you know, heartache and heartbreak, and you're going to keep moving in love as the earth angel that you are, and being successful. So these cards that fell out in the beginning, we have beautiful, the Seeker of Branches, which is the Knight of Wands. And that's that energy of taking action on, you know, going on that spiritual journey. And as you can see, it has the pyramids in the back, you know, and the camel, it stores water in its hump so it can travel those long distances and still nurture itself. So you're like that camel. You're going on this journey, whether, you know, with or without people, and you have everything within you to sustain you. 7 of Feathers, and that is that, you know, the lies and the deceit card, theft card. You know, if you have, like, again, if you have to go on this journey alone, you have everything within you that you need to do so. So we have the 7 of Feathers and then the 4 of Pentacles. There's deceit around you. So with this 4 of Pentacles, you may want to keep, like I said, the Solitude and the Hermit card. You may want to keep your dreams and your goals and everything that may be happening for you to yourself. The wish fulfillment that you're receiving, keep it to yourself. Then we have the Nurturer of Branches, which is the Queen of Wands, which is that confident energy, that glow up energy. She's very intuitive. Look at that, Spirit of Freedom. And that's the 7, that is the Chariot card. Keep what you're doing close to you. You know, people will find out when, you know, when it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let them know what's going on. Seer of Feathers, we have, exactly, you know, you got people spying on you. They see the glow up. They see how you are moving in your own energy, and they're going to see you become abundant here with the Ace of Pentacles, because you're definitely manifesting, and Spirit is blessing you with the manifestations and desires of your heart. Just like the Enlightenment card spoke about, you are ascending, and the Focus card as well. You are ascending to heavenly realms. You are ascending to the next level. World card, which is, you know, ending of an old cycle, and you're beginning a new cycle. Look at that, 2 of Branches, exactly. You know, walking, choosing your path, not the path that people, you know, may want you to choose to keep you on their level. You are ascending, period. So be mindful of keeping your energy pure. Be mindful of moving in love. Be mindful that miracles are being worked out by your ancestors in the background. I read all the other cards. Let's read Solitude as well. It says, spend some time alone. In your life, this means to take your own counsel rather than relying on the opinions and dictates of others. Break away from the crowd. Be on your own. This card also speaks of self-resourcefulness, just like the camel. Like camel, right? Self-reliance and tenacious individuality. Exactly what I was just saying, right? If you are working on a project, trust your instincts and follow your own lead. Your creativity is at its peak. Let it flow. If you are in a relationship that is disempowering, like those friends, come on, I ain't got to repeat it. This card suggests that it is time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also suggests safe haven. A sacred womb for incubation and self-transformation. And that sacred room for incubation could be out in nature, right? With the animals. Because you are transforming, and it's not only a transforming from spirit is coming in and bringing you miracles because this is a self-transformation, because you are doing the work. It wasn't forced on you. Spirit didn't have to force this on you. You took up that mantle and you decided you deserve better. You decided that you're going to live out the purpose and the mission that you came here to do, and you did the work to seek out what that mission was. So you better. All right, family. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time. Peace.